Russell, the third man in the ring tonight. Here we go. Round 20 starts right now.
Immediately, Wilder using his jab.
Deontay Wilder shooting that jab with the left hand to the body.
He's a lot more active, and he's trying to step right towards Tyson Fury.
Taking it to the body of Tyson Fury. The 1-2 down to the gut.
Wilder's been a lot more active in this fight compared to that of the second.
Now starting to headhunt a bit. Using some feints, something that was a point of emphasis with Malik Scott in training camp. They've had 19 months together to prepare for this moment, albeit the first time Malik Scott has cornered Deontay Wilder as the head trainer. In fact, any fighter.
Tyson Fury, though, he hasn't thrown anything, but he's waiting to unleash.
Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, undefeated, 30-0. Doesn't believe there's a man born that could beat him.
Fury exudes confidence. He's very relaxed in there against the destructive, power-punching bronze bomber in Deontay Wilder. Jabs right to the body of Wilder to Fury. You can already tell that the pure boxing skill that Malik Scott is trying to impose upon Deontay Wilder is being showcased, at least in the early going.
Commitment to the jab is something that was important coming out of the Wilder camp as Fury holds here.
Well, Fury's going to try to put that 280-pound frame or 277 frame upon Wilder to try to tire him out, because Wilder needs leverage to be able to unload big power shots. So Fury's looking to close the distance.
Fury,
big right hand.
Getting a lead left hand in against Deontay Wilder there in that exchange.
Grazing shot for Wilder on the top of the head of Fury. But Fury is very relaxed in there, Christina.
Looking very calm, using some feints there with the feet. Feints don't only have to come from up top from the shoulders. A lot of those feints come with that quick little jab step with that lead foot.
Nice right to the body by Wilder to Fury.
Wilder continuing to establish that jab downstairs, and now looks to go upstairs as he almost hooks the head there of Fury early. Fury brings the action back to the center of the ring now, using that jab to get back.
Let go, let go.
Russell quickly breaking the two apart. Under 30 seconds now in round one. A lot of it from the jab. A lot of that jab to the body we've seen here early from Deontay Wilder.
Now Fury's looking to be the aggressor.
10 seconds left here in round one. And a good right hand lands, and a counter right hand from Fury. But that shot from Wilder on the counter was close, but that was the best punch of the round so far in the last 5 seconds there from Tyson Fury.
Right on the jaw of Deontay Wilder. Wilder momentarily stopped.
There's Malik Scott talking to his pupil for the first time as the lead trainer in a professional fight.
As we look at that right hand, it was a grazing shot. Fury got out of the way, though, using his defensive acumen, and the right to the body by Deontay Wilder. I found it to be interesting. He used that stabbing jab, but there's that right hand. That was probably the best punch of the round for Tyson Fury.
And then just that quick little shot from Wilder right after, but definitely the more imposing shot was that of Tyson Fury right there at the end of round one. Round two, let's see if he tries to pick up where he left off, as Tyson Fury has now planted his feet in the center of the ring.
Fury's very comfortable, and now he's trying to walk down Deontay Wilder. And with Fury, he has those little slight feints, Christina, that could very well give the bronze bomber issues.
Oh, we're talking about issues. Fury lands a big shot right there that sends Wilder back for a moment.
Punches in front. Back up.
Russell briefly telling Wilder to keep his punches out front as he tries to tee up with the jab and unleash the right hand. Down with the left to the body.
Your hands are free. Your hands are free.
Let go. Yep, no problems there.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Fury right away gets back to the center of the ring. Fury is so relaxed, picking his spots, not really under much duress so far. I wonder, though, if Wilder picking up the gaining, being the heaviest that he's ever been. How will his conditioning be in the second half of the fight if it gets to that point?
No, Deontay.
Because he's carrying around quite a bit more muscle than what he ever has.
All right, you good? Okay,
Deontay getting a firm warning there about holding and pressing down the back of the head there about Tyson after Tyson briefly made mention of it to Russell Mora, and then now Deontay's backing Tyson up a bit.
They both have had moments where they back each other up.
This ring feels small.
It does.
Isn't it?
Well, with these two Bohemians,
Back up.
I understand why.
Yep. They're operating at two different speeds right now as that left gets inside for Tyson Fury.
Hands are free. You're holding.
A lot of that energy coming from the upper body of Deontay Wilder, but Tyson Fury.
I got you.
Cool and calm.
Come on.
We're under a minute left to go here in round 2. The Gypsy King deflects that right hand and then looks to deliver one as they clinch once again.
So Wilder threw a right hand, landed a shove, but Fury answered right back. And Fury is trying to close the distance and put all of that body weight upon Deontay Wilder to try to tire him out.
Let him go.
He's following a similar path as he did in the second fight.
Hey, if it's not broke.
Yeah, keep going with it.
It worked just fine in fight number 2, absolutely.
Let him go, let him go.
It's becoming a wrestling match.
He pushed him forward. He put his weight on him in that second fight. Part of the reason why Wilder said he bulked up for this third fight. Didn't want to get pushed around like that physically.
If I'm Wilder, you throw an uppercut, because when he's coming in like that, you throw an uppercut, big right hand by Wilder. Fury's got a hard head, I'll tell you that.
And he's backing Deontay up right here. That time initially with the jab just backs him up. And the jab doesn't even connect. It was the right hand that connected. But the point was it got Wilder on the retreat and had his back up against the ropes.
And there's the right. It was blocked by Fury. And then he answered back with the right hand right on the left ear of Deontay Wilder.
Nice counter right hand there from Tyson Fury as we get to round 3.
Fury has a gas tank. My goodness, a man that weighs 270 plus that can move like that is absolutely mesmerizing.
And it's been a really long training camp for both of these guys. They both talked to us about how it was a start, stop, start because of the time that the fight was delayed due to Tyson Fury testing positive for COVID in July, just 3 weeks out from the original scheduled date. As these two again clash in the middle of the ring. Was overtraining going to be a factor for either of these guys? Was it going to be more of a benefit or a detriment that it got pushed back and they've had more time with the respective trainers? Questions to be answered tonight, being answered right now.
The action picking up here in the third round. The Bronze Bomber is in excellent physical condition, but Tyson Fury, he has a motor. There's a right hand, but blocked by Fury.
Yeah, Fury using his gloves, using his hands to continuously block and then push forward against Deontay Wilder as Deontay looks confident moving around the outside, fighting from the outside right now.
Stop. That's what I'm talking about. Don't do it. Let him go. Don't put him in the headlock. Stop. Stop. Look at me. Don't put him in the headlock.
Russell Mora literally having his hands full.
No, he does.
Just the third round.
With these two guys, are you kidding me?
Trying to wrangle these two heavyweights.
You couldn't pay me enough money to be in the way of those two guys.
Oh. Big shots landed by Tyson Fury here in round 3.
Oh, now they are slugging it out. There was a moment. Big right hand.
Wilder coming through with the right hand.
Fury's hurt.
He's coming forward with the right hand. Fury looking to hold here in the corner. Fury smartly holding. Legs seem to be fine. Backing up, bringing the action back to the center of the ring.
Good stiff jab between the two. Left hook for Fury.
Deontay there with the overhand right, partially blocked by the left hand of Fury, but nonetheless inching closer and closer. That one slightly to the back of the head. He has now Tyson Fury backing up, and that's where Deontay Wilder wants him.
That's exactly true. Big right hands have made the Gypsy King retreat backwards. And I think Wilder knows he has Fury hurt. This is the best round so far.
Fury pressing forward, and Deontay Wilder goes down in round 3. Deontay Wilder is down.
5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? Put your hands up.
And for the third time in the trilogy, Deontay Wilder has hit the canvas, and Tyson Fury hits him with an uppercut. He is pressing forward, continuing to put the pressure on Deontay Wilder. Deontay has not recovered. Tyson Fury slips and looks to counter once again. Deontay's up against the ropes, and it is over. The Gypsy King. That is the end of the round. My fault, I heard the bell. That is the end of the round. He stepped in to break it. Ray, let's take a couple looks at it here.
The right boom on the left ear. He is continuing to hit the left ear of Wilder, and then just the legs gave out underneath Deontay Wilder.
That right hand right on the side of the head had him off balance. Then he shoots the uppercut. And here we go, round 4. Fury going right back at him, and Wilder ready. Does he have his legs steady? What are you seeing right now? Quickly, Ray.
I see Bronze Bomber is trying to gather himself, and I see a cold, calculated, cerebral-like Tyson Fury who feels like this is a carbon copy of what we're seeing in the second fight.
Okay, hands free, hands free.
Gypsy King looking to capitalize on where he left off in round 3. Deontay Wilder right now trying to land any punch to keep himself in the fight. Russell Mora taking a good look at when to jump in and try to break these guys apart. He's letting them work out right now, and there he goes jumping in.
Step back.
If I'm Deontay Wilder, I tie up and I try to go ahead and try to gather myself to at least extend this fight. But
there's another left hand from the Gypsy King.
Let him go. Let him go. Stop.
I don't think that Deontay Wilder has fully recovered at this point.
No, he still looks very unsteady, Christina. And you know what? Credit to the Gypsy King for finding that right or that left ear to affect the equilibrium again of Deontay Wilder.
Don't punch back here. Don't punch back here, both of you.
Fury is kicking it into another gear here.
Fury said all promotion long that he wanted to end it sooner than he ended fight number 2.
Well, we're in the 4th so far, and the Gypsy King with that shot to put down Wilder in the 3rd round. If you're Wilder, you got to go ahead and reestablish yourself.
He was doing well working off the jab in the first fight, but Tyson Fury's not even really giving him a chance to get that reestablished, as once again backs Wilder up against the ropes.
Stop hitting me in the back of the head, okay? Don't do it again. Go.
Fury knows how to use that weight of his, that big frame. But Wilder still, you cannot count him out. He is the most destructive power puncher.
Oh, and he just landed a right hand that wobbled Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury is down in round 4.
Oh boy, this is a bad spot for Tyson Fury.
7, 8. You okay? Put your hands up. Come here. Give me your gloves.
The Bronze Bomber evens the score in the knockdown category. Can Tyson Fury recover? Tyson lands a big right. Fury piling on. The pressure. Is the Gypsy King able to recover here in round 4? Oh, down for the 2nd time. Tyson Fury is down for the 2nd time in round 4.
Over there. 6, 7, 8. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come here. Give me your gloves. You okay?
And here comes the bell. Just like the knockdown from Fury to Wilder in round 3, right at the end of the bell, both guys have hit the canvas, something you and I thought exactly what was going to happen.
Unbelievable, pure pandemonium between these two. Wilder knocking down Fury not once but twice. The Gypsy King knocking down Wilder in the 3rd round. Anything can happen in this fight.
He got it back.
Let's take a look at it. The right hand, bang. Ooh, oh my goodness.
That was a big right hand, just like the same punch that Fury landed in round 3. But then didn't get a chance to recover. And again, Wilder drops the hammer and drops him for the 2nd time in round 4.
What a vicious shot by Deontay Wilder. And for those that wondered about the heart of Deontay Wilder, guess what? It got answered right there. But the Gypsy King, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Now, how has Fury been able to respond?
Wilder answered that question.
He did. And Fury, you know he's capable.
And he comes and starts with a big lead left hand does Fury. My goodness.
What a fight, Christina.
Okay, stop! Stop!
Oh.
Stop! Let go! I got you, I got you. Let me deal with this. No! Don't push my hand down. Don't push my hand down.
Russell Mora making sure that these guys are following the rules. What a fight, Christina. We knew this was going to be the best fight of the trilogy, and it has been living up to the hype.
We've seen each guy hit the canvas in each of the fights, but never one where they both hit the canvas.
Literally.
This has been
Back-to-back rounds.
Incredible in back-to-back rounds. Absolutely.
Partner, I'll tell you, this is such a pleasure to be here with you.
I agree, Ray. And, another big shot right there from Fury, and Wilder's holding.
Wilder's hurt.
Oh, my goodness.
He hit the left ear again.
They are throwing with bad intentions each and every time. We didn't expect anything less.
Hands are free. Your hands are free.
Russell Mora letting him work, saying hands are free.
Okay, stop.
And that's a shot behind the head again by Fury.
And that's when Russell Mora has stepped in to stop the action. They've both been warned from that same thing here, Ray. And a strong left jab from Fury.
Chance of Wilder echoing here at T-Mobile Arena.
Oh! Wilder just looking for a home with that right hand. He found it early left. Backs Fury into the corner. Fury smartly holding now.
There you go.
Fury got tattooed with a big shot.
He did, and Malik Scott stood up and told him to continue to press forward. The WBC and Lineal Championships on the line. The first title defense for the champion, Tyson Fury. And right now they're meeting fire with fire.
It is a tremendous battle between two of the world's best heavyweights. I know we were talking about potentially not seeing a fourth fight. Sign me up for a fourth fight already. I'm calling it now. I totally changed my mind. I love when these two get together. They have you on the edge of your seat.
Oh my goodness. Each combination, everything, it's like almost they threw the jab out the window, and they're throwing everything with so much power and such bad intentions here in round 5. Deontay started off with that jab, but it's been power shots pretty much ever since.
Oh, undoubtedly, Christina. I mean, this just, both men have really impressed me. They both made adjustments, and they both are pushing each other to the limit.
Some guts these men have shown to both rise up off the canvas.
Stop! That's what I'm saying.
That's why this is a championship fight between two amazing champions.
Everybody getting their money's worth. Wilder in round 3, and then Wilder dropping Fury twice in round 4. Here we are, round 6.
What is the 6 going to bring, Christina?
I mean, it has just been an entertaining fight to this point. We expected nothing less.
I think the key is for Wilder, he's got to back up Fury. Fury wants to back up Wilder. That's the key. Who can make the other man fight off their back foot? And again, Fury is trying to target that left ear, Christina, and land that right hand.
Yeah, I don't know if it's intentional strictly to go towards the ear, but either way, I mean, the right hand is a force to be reckoned with wherever he can land it. And if it's on the ear, then so be it. As Deontay Wilder looks to land a big shot, but Fury smothering him a bit, putting his weight on Wilder.
He's trying to tire off the upper body of the Bronze Bomber. A smart move on Fury's behalf. Smart technical play.
And I know that Wilder, fighting at the highest weight of his career, said, you know, he wanted to bulk up the upper body, even saying, you know, after the weigh-ins that he felt like with the amount of weight he could bench press Tyson Fury.
Wilder is breathing heavy, by the way, Christine. I don't know if you saw, but he's breathing heavy, and that right eye is starting to swell.
Oh, and he just ate a big shot from Tyson Fury.
That right eye is swelling of Deontay Wilder.
Stop! Let go!
Three knockdowns, and we aren't even halfway home.
And we've seen a bit of blood now in the mouth. of Deontay Wilder.
Stop! Let go! Let go!
Oh, a nice right hand gets in. Nice combination there from Tyson Fury.
Back comes
And
Wilder.
back comes Deontay Wilder. Back and forth. Another big right hand from the Gypsy King. Backs up Wilder against the ropes, and he smartly tries to hold. Uppercut from Fury. Left hand.
And go! Stop!
Wilder's tired.
He is tired.
Give me your gloves.
He can barely.
Don't
I
lean
mean,
on him.
it is clear that Fury, his ability to put his body weight on him and the movement's giving him issues.
He went down there out of exhaustion, and here he is with his back up against the ropes once again, but he's just letting his body flail around somewhat loosely here, Ray.
There's a right hand on the top of the head by Wilder.
Ten seconds to go here in round 6. Tyson looking to shoot that uppercut on the clinch, but Deontay Wilder with that.
Hold on.
On to the 7th.
Ooh, the second half of the fight begins now. Round 7 is where Tyson Fury got the stoppage in the last fight, saying that he wanted to get the stoppage earlier than that. But here we are. Can he do it here in round 7?
Let him go.
Well,
Let
this
him
is
go.
the round that he finished off Deontay Wilder in the second fight.
Yep.
In front. In front.
Look at Fury go.
And yet his body language is still so calm. Like, he throws these hard shots, but
There we
you
go.
don't see it coming with
There you go. Good.
not even a crazy sense of urgency. They just are such
There you
powerful
go.
shots.
Hold him.
Deontay just hasn't been able to take them
Okay, stop. Stop.
very well at this
Let
point in the
go.
fight.
Fury is a great poker player. You don't know what he's thinking.
You're
and when
right,
he
he doesn't
throws
show
it,
his hand.
he
You're
doesn't
right.
show his hand at all. Whereas Wilder, I mean, he throws with bad intentions all the time.
Okay, stop.
And-
Let go.
And also, Christine, as we know,
Stop that
because
head
of the travel restrictions, the British fans weren't able to make their way here to Las Vegas, much to what they were able to do in February of last year.
Oh, big right hand again from Tyson Fury. Backs up Deontay Wilder. Again with the right hand.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, those
Let
oohs
go.
and ahs that you would hear from some of these punches from Tyson Fury, had the crowd been able to be here, would have been amplified for the judges, but not the case.
Christina, when Russell Mora tried to separate them, he did so, and Wilder was off balance. I think that he is again being affected with those right hands on the left ear of Tyson Fury.
Up. Up.
That's a
up.
shot below the belt.
Oh, and a chopping right hand from Fury on the break. Wilder looking to throw with any and everything that he's got left. But Tyson Fury, cool and calm, just continues to back up the Bronze Bomber.
Big right hand.
He's blocking these shots.
He
though.
is, and he does it in a very small and calculated way.
Oh, he hurts him again. Deontay Wilder is hurt. Tyson Fury looking to go for broke here in the corner.
Stop. Let go. Let go.
Russell Mora breaking them up here. Just about 30 seconds to go here in round 7. But again, Deontay Wilder looks like he really has no legs. He looks just completely exhausted, Ray.
I don't know how much the Bronze Bomber has left. He's fighting on sheer guts and determination. And you know that he told Malik Scott, do not throw the towel in. That's why he fired Mark
Let him go.
Breland.
Let him
But
go.
how much more does the Bronze Bomber have left?
And yet Fury just so calm.
Let go of that rope. Time.
What a beautiful performance. Got to dig deeper than he's ever had to
Go
before.
back. Go
You
back.
already see Tyson Fury making his way into the
Get all
center of the
that
ring
out.
like he is ready to pick up for action here in round 8.
Well, he had Deontay Wilder in deep trouble in that 7th round. We are now on to the 8th.
Starting off strong with the jab is Tyson. Fury's still looking to continue to dominate, pick up where he left off there at the end of round 7, now to the 8th round.
Wilder is trying to bounce his legs up and down, and that to me says he's trying to get his legs back underneath him.
There was so many reasons that Deontay felt like the second fight didn't go his way. I really don't know what he's going to say in this fight, other than the fact that maybe 20 months was a long time to prepare, but the Gypsy King has continued to get him backed into the corner, continued to land the right hand. Wilder has had no answer.
Just look at this. The fact that Fury has his body on Wilder, he's tying him up. He is exhausting the Bronze Bomber, thus negating some of the punching power of the former heavyweight champion of the world. But again, you can never count out Deontay Wilder.
When you have that eraser of the right hand, you are a live dog until the final bell or until the referee waves this off. But Russell Moore taking a good look now as Tyson Fury lands another big shot.
Wilder's rocked.
He taps Fury in the back of the head there.
Fury looks like he could fight another 15 rounds. And that's after being put on the canvas twice.
Still got to be cautious. Keep his hands up. He's done a great job deflecting a lot of these shots from Deontay Wilder. Again, and just faster and quicker as once again he backs up Wilder.
Wilder continues to get hit with that right hand over and over again. 94-51, punches landed in favor of Tyson Fury.
And he's taken a few right here from Deontay Wilder, who for a brief second seems to have caught his breath as Tyson Fury takes a deep breath there, but almost 2-1 in punches landed for Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder here. And we're almost through 8 rounds.
What we are seeing from Tyson Fury is almost superhuman. I think he might very well be the actual Undertaker.
I mean, we knew he was the best boxer in the heavyweight division. He showed that. He showed that in the last fight. All he wanted to do was back it up tonight.
I don't know of any other man that would be able to get up from a rocket right hand twice in the same round as Tyson Fury has done.
Still continuing to throw it. He hasn't been able to land it with much effectiveness, but
Christina, coming into this fight, there was questions about Tyson Fury.
And
how will he handle?
The doctors now taking a look at Deontay Wilder at this point as Russell Moore calls for time.
There was questions about Tyson Fury. He had COVID. How will he respond? He had a child that was dealing with some issues, a newborn child. The fact that he had 2 training camps. He barely got to the United States, a 6-week training camp. Will he be burnt out? How's he going to handle COVID? The answer, the Gypsy King has responded to those questions.
Hey, so far so good here for the Gypsy King. Despite being knocked down twice in the 9th round, he has recovered so well and has just dominated since that point of the fight.
And he's got a sneaky left hook as well. For Deontay Wilder, though, what heart, what determination. He went down in the 3rd round. You thought it was over. It was curtains. Not to be the case. But again, Tyson Fury starting to take control and has been taking control.
In front, punches in front.
Doesn't seem to be breathing hard whatsoever. He's just delivering the punches as they come, finding his way to work inside. Wilder looking to land the right hand. Tyson Fury literally putting his chin out on the platter. Deontay Wilder like, you're not phasing me.
You would think that that is professional suicide, but Tyson Fury did it, and he got away with it. Styles make fights. Deontay Wilder could probably...
Even just those jabs right there.
Just stiff jabs. I still believe that Deontay Wilder is one of the best heavyweights in the world, but he's fighting the best heavyweight in the world tonight.
The Gypsy King continuing to come forward. A mild-mannered, demeanored man who is looking to go for the kill. He has had him hurt in pretty much every round of this fight, Ray.
And the right eye continues to swell, Christina, of Deontay Wilder. I think this is a smart move by Wilder. You want to get to 10, 11, 12 and think, all right, all I need is another home run shot. I did it twice before. And if you're Tyson Fury, just keep doing this.
Kimura letting him work here.
I think it's a compelling fight, though, still. Nonetheless, even though Fury has started to really take control, I think it is an extremely riveting affair.
Oh, again, nice lead left hand from the Gypsy King. Deontay just a little slow with these shots, too, Ray.
Well, I wonder if that right hand is bothering him, and now just Tyson Fury is a man possessed, barreling into him, muscling him around. He's a special fighter that we are witnessing in Tyson Fury, and a special effort by Deontay Wilder.
Wilder trying to hold here, trying to survive here at the end of round 9. Lands a good uppercut, does Wilder. He has Fury holding on to him now, but that is the end of the round.
Christina, didn't I call for the uppercut of Fury?
Tyson Fury has been dominating the second half of this fight.
Well, you're seeing him just pepper Deontay Wilder, close the distance, smother the shots of the Bronze Bomber. The right hand for Fury as he just continues to pour it on here in Las Vegas. Just combination punches. He's tying up. What Fury does, he ties up Wilder, and then he throws a combination, but he left his head out there, and Wilder landed an uppercut.
It was a beautiful uppercut from Deontay Wilder, but came with just 5 seconds left in the round. But Ray, you're right. My partner here has been calling for that shot as Fury leans in, especially because Russell's letting him kind of work in close there.
He is. If I'm Wilder, though, you want to step back a little bit and then get that ability to gain the leverage and allow Fury's momentum, if you're able to land it, to work against him, because gravity and the power pressure will work against it. But still, right now, Tyson Fury is just a man possessed, and look at him batter Deontay Wilder.
It's to the point right now where it almost looks like Wilder's just doing what he can to survive, to keep himself in the fight, to try to give himself a chance.
And I don't think he's in any danger, per se, of being stopped based on an accumulation of punishment. I just think Wilder is so exhausted, and he's been hit with a lot of big shots, and he's been delivered a lot of punishment. But both guys have delivered punishment to the other.
Both guys have hit the canvas. Fury floors Wilder in round 3, and then Wilder has floored Fury twice in round 4.
Wilder's corner is complaining about rapid punches from Fury, and you know what? I agree with that sentiment. I mean, but look, when you turn your head, I mean, sometimes it's a judgment call.
I think something like that.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying you go ahead. But in their mind, it's like tit for tat, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So
I don't think it's been so one-sided.
No, just like tit for tat. So it's like, all right, you're going to go and do that. I'll respond.
Boom! Boom! Goes the big right hand from Fury and drops Deontay Wilder for the second time in the fight here in round 10. That right hand.
And Wilder has just over a minute to survive and head to the 11th. He looks unsteady, Christina.
He's looked that way much of the fight, Ray.
Here comes Fury.
Can the Gypsy King Tyson Fury finish him?
4 knockdowns total. 2 each between the two.
Deontay Wilder showing some resolve to get back up. He always said, I'm going to go out on my shield no matter what. There's no quit in him. He has been floored now twice in this fight, but yet there's the right uppercut you were looking for. He throws it again twice. It's been his best punch of the fight. Look, he actually lands it, but answer comes from Tyson Fury with the right uppercut of his own.
Wilder was back on the ropes.
Oh, and he lands a nice shot on Tyson Fury. Fury taking some hard shots here at the end of round 10. My goodness.
What a fight. What a fight.
Wow. And he is literally dragging his feet back to the corner as Deontay Wilder.
What a fight.
Oh, my goodness. There's the right hand that actually absolutely sweeps the legs out from under Deontay Wilder. Boom.
It's the right on the ear that continues to be such a big weapon of choice for Tyson Fury. Bang. And Wilder goes right to the canvas.
flips the shot and comes over with her. How about the slip under the punch and then with the right hand?
It's a slick guy, but here was Wilder towards the end of the round. He was able to fight on sheer guts and determination.
Yeah, he got a good left hand in there,
he
too.
did.
Absolutely.
These guys were made for each other.
But, I mean, we're talking about a 6'9", 100 and, I mean, this is just incredible what we are witnessing right now. Tyson Fury, 277 pounds, just dipping under shots and throwing that looping right hand. I mean, the championship rounds are now.
Yeah.
What are we going to see? Round 11, round 12 if we get there. It has been a phenomenal fight to this point.
I'm very curious to see if Tyson Fury continues to execute this game plan, because you would think he's ahead big on the scorecards.
Okay, stop, let go.
Even with the 2 knockdowns, albeit. You know Fury wants to finish off Deontay Wilder. Big right hand.
Oh my goodness, and on cue, he lands again with the right hand. Shoots the uppercut. Deontay Wilder trying to hold here.
Wilder's exhausted. But man, does he have the heart of a champion.
Fury just pouring it on, snapping the head back of Wilder now.
A clean flush shot.
Oh my goodness, uppercut from Fury. Wilder just holding on for his life at this point. Honestly, Ray, how much more can he take? He's down, and it is over. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, stops Deontay Wilder in round 11. And still undefeated. WBC lineal heavyweight champion.
Carnage continued here.
I mean, really the second half of the fight, Wilder fought up against the ropes, but that right hand just rocked the jaw right there, Wilder. Then there's another one. Wilder, really no answer. Russell Moore at that point honestly had no choice.
And Tyson
Boom.
Fury, bang,
That
straight
was it.
forward.
He had no choice. Almost face first.
I will say this, though. Look at when Fury lands. He throws, but he uses some of his forearm with it. He throws the right.
That was clean.
Well, that was clean,
That
yeah.
was clean,
but there was,
right?
I mean, backwards. I meant a little bit going backwards. But bang.
Oh, my God.
That's a highlight reel.
Woo! What
a
a
highlight
knockout.
reel.
We're going to see that.